Alright, Frank, looking at current time here. We're just about almost ready. Just a few more minutes. A few more minutes. Chef, it's been like 29 minutes, alright? Yeah, but you know, it's best to go for 30 at least. Alright, I'm keeping time. Any minute now. I think we're just about ready. Alright. Let's get it out of the oven then. There we go. Alright. Oh, Frank, I think you should pull it out of the oven. Alright, I'll do it. Then, just lay it up here. Oh, I'll move everything out of the way. This is a testing pick. So I used it to test it while it was baking. Ah, man. Hang on. Alright. Lay it down smooth, steady. Done. Just close the top, and there you go, chef. Your cake is done. It's not a cake, it's brownies. Alright, now we're gonna get out another toothpick for toothpick testing. And, you know, just to make sure that it's fully cooked. If nothing gets on the toothpick and, you know, it stays pretty clean, then that means the cake is pretty much done. If there's a bunch of cake material, cake mix on the toothpick, then, you know, that means it is not done yet. Alright, chef, so that means it's ready because your toothpick test was successful. Yeah. So that's a good way to test if the cake is done or not, is by using a toothpick and sticking it in. I call it the toothpick test. Because, you know, if the toothpick has nothing on it, then the cake is definitely done. So, yeah. This is gonna sit here for a minute. It's kinda cool. But, you know, it's looking pretty good. So as I said, yes, when you put it in the oven, the mixture will rise like yeast. And that's exactly what happened. So yeah, you gotta learn from the master chef, who has a golden chef hat. So yeah, I did say that would happen, and it happened. So, yeah. Because, you know, the mixture, it's designed to do that, because at first it's not supposed to take up the entire space of the pan, but then you put it in the oven, it'll rise. So, yeah. Just gotta remember that. It doesn't have to take up the full length of the pan. The full area, actually. And, you know, definitely not all the way up to the top. Otherwise, then you've got too much, and it'll overflow, because it does increase in size while it's in the oven. So yeah, it's gonna need to sit for a while. Bleh. It's gonna need to sit for a little bit, and then... Alright. Once it cools down... Yeah, I'm just reading instructions for another thing. So yeah, once it cools down, then what you want to do is somehow find a way to cut it up, and I'll explain that in the next part once this is all cooled off, but for now, we're gonna have to wait for it to cool down. So yeah. I guess Wario can keep you entertained in the meantime. Like, you know, I don't want to end it right now. Gotta make at least 5 minutes. Yeah, but there's 10 seconds off. Yeah, I'll do the outro later. Alright, so, it is Wario again. I'm just here to keep you entertained, so, I hope this gives you enough entertainment. You see? That is called skill. Pah. Can't do it twice in a row, I bet. Dang it. See, I knew you couldn't. This is kind of getting in the way of my cooking show. So, why don't you let me take over? No. Oh my goodness. This is it. Get out! Almost ruined it. Alright. So, the cake is still cooling off. That is... So the mixture for the brownies. Yes, this is brownie mixture, not cake. I keep forgetting. It's still cooling off. Like, you know, if you can feel heat radiating, then you know it still has to cool off. So I'm gonna let that sit for a few more minutes, and yeah, that basically ends up part 3. If you want to get to the next part, part 4, where I will most likely be cutting the brownies and finding a storage solution, then, you know, stay tuned for the next video, which should be up there. Oh, top right there. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next part of Cooking with Chef Brownies.